Hey, I want to talk to you about what makes a good interactive. I'm coming at it from the perspective of designing interactives for museums, but this could be applied to art installations, to arcades, to mobile games, to mini games. Um, yeah, so let's just jump right in. I've got three things for you. They are fun, feeling of success, and short. So fun, if you're not making something fun, then why would people want to do it at all? Um, fun is kind of subjective. Not everyone likes certain things. It could be the subject matter. It could be the types of things that you're trying to do. Um, and the best way that I can define, is your game fun or not, is you know, are people enjoying it? Like, is it a slog? Just have someone else play around with it. See if they want to do it again. I think that's the biggest indicator is if you've made something that's fun, people naturally want to keep doing it. They are invested. And I think that's where a lot of museum interactives, like you walk up, you touch it, you poke it, all right, okay, it moved, it did a thing. But, you know, that quality of is this fun or not is probably the biggest thing. Like I've used so many really shitty interactives in the past, and I think the biggest indicator of whether it was successful or not was, would I do it again, or if it's something that you really can only experience once, um, would I want to come back and show it to a friend? Is it a shareable thing that's fun, that is innately exciting? Like, and not everything can be like super fun. Like, but I think it's up to us as designers to try and make even the boring things fun. Like, look at SimCity. Like, SimCity is a really unfun concept. It's like, okay, you're gonna manage a town and decide where to put things and where to put roads, and like you have to deal with taxes and like people, and like it's not a fun universe. But they make it fun. Like, they're able to tap into that. That makes you want to come back. That makes you want to share your experience of, oh my God, there was a tornado and it took out half my town and I had to rebuild and I thought I wasn't going to make it, but like it's generating a story. Um, it's like when you're learning how to write a story. Let me just put this. When you're learning how to write a story, actually, it's this way. Um, you have some sort of like inciting incident, and then it kind of goes back down there. You're building up like a rising action, you have a climax, and then you have a resolution. Maybe there's like another little thing. So like when you're designing the interactive, try and design it with some sort of arc to it. Like, make it something that someone wants to do again, that they want to share, that they feel invested in. Um, so that's fun. That's fun. Now let's move on to success. So success is, you can make something that's fun, but maybe you have some sort of goal, and maybe your goal isn't getting across at all, which can be okay. For some people, like just interacting with something and having some sort of cause and effect is totally cool. Like, maybe just having like, if I pluck this string, it vibrates and it sounds like this. That's a goal. That can be a level of success, a cause and effect. Um, but I think what makes a good interactive is the feeling of success. So you may not completely understand everything, but you're able to walk away with something. You're able to get a certain tier of success. And if you walk up to something and you don't understand, like, I don't understand the interface, like, what is it trying to say? Like, what do I have to do here? I don't know. Like, you have to allow people to have some level of success. And a lot of that is through UX design. A lot of that is through defining multiple levels of goals and guiding people to meet those goals. Okay, so the last one, short. So short's pretty simple. It's you don't want to create a long experience. Like, what I try and aim for is like a max of 3 minutes. And this is more of a key thing for museums and arcades and just casual things. This isn't a hardcore like RPG where you're spending hours and hours and you're so invested in this character. And what in a museum setting, there's just so many things to do, and you can't create a choke point where everyone is in line for this thing. There are things that you can do to try and alleviate that. You can have multiple instances of the same thing, so multiple people can use it at the same time. But ideally, what you want to do is keep your interactives short. That way, if someone likes it, maybe they'll do it again. But you can't ask people to commit, 5, 10, 15 minutes to sit in front of something. Especially if it's a small interactive. If it's something like a bigger experience or like a show or a movie that you're playing for someone, that's a little bit different. This is more, you're building a single interactive in an exhibit, and you want to have someone, make it all the way through or use it. So you just have to make a short experience. So a lot of the things that come with that then is your user experience has to be really focused in. What are you trying to get at, and how do you get people to that point as quick as possible while still keeping it fun and having a level of success. So it's making these micro interactives, these mini games. It's a challenge because some people take longer to figure things out, and so you really have to leverage what people already know. So you need to pull in, what is the user experience of Amazon or Zillow, or who is coming to see your exhibit, and what do they already know, and what can you do to build off of what they already know, so that you can teach them something about something, or allow them to experience something new. But the challenge to that is that you don't want to isolate people. You don't want to alienate someone because they don't know something. So you really have to try and hi. Say hi. You're cute. Yeah. You're so smelly. So smelly. Smelly doggy. You good? No? You let me record this? Alright, so where was I? Not alienating people. So you really have to pay attention to the symbols, the words, the colors, the images, you know, the interaction design of like how people use something, and try and make it as universal as possible. And look look at examples. Look at The Sims. Look at Amazon. Look at Google. How does Google image search work, and how are they able to filter, thousands of results down, or millions of results down? You need to leverage what people already know in order to reduce the amount of time that it takes to teach them how to do something. You want to focus on the experience and not teaching them what they need to do to experience it. So that's what I mean by short. So yeah, those are kind of the three big things that I like to think about when I'm designing interactive and trying to make it as fun, as successful, and as short as possible. So what's that abbreviated? FSS? Sure. So I hope you found this enjoyable. Let me know what you guys think about when you're designing things. And put it in the comments. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know if this type of content is good. Do you like this? Do you want me to focus more on tutorials? Or do you just want to hear my thoughts on design? Yeah, let me know. All right, see you guys later. Bye-bye.